Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. This is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
So it's away we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Stefan de Vrij. He's a very clever central defender whose positioning and reading of the game are second to none. The way he seems to just know where a pass is headed and he steps in to make the interception, it's very impressive. He's very good on the ball too, Peter, and always looking to contribute towards the build-up play.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. The less said about that pass, the better. Baina. Llorente. Lenormand. Jimenez. There's a probing ball. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Bastoni. Sucic. Aim forwards. Now it's DiMarco. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Galan with the clearance. Oh, what a climb! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Makes the interception. It's really well manoeuvred. He's through here. Turan is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Turan head out towards the right wing. And it's played forward. And they can counter here. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. It's not taking him long, and that's going to be a booking. Thuram. Things have been frenetic in the early part of this game. A lot of action high up the pitch. And it's been played through. Dink through. That's a good ball. And the finish! Goal! Inter! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Thuram demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Inter Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
That is Gallagher. And here's Alvarez. Llorente! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's going to be another corner, I think. Baina plays it short. Llorente. He's had a shot! In he goes again! Cleared without complication. Koke. And here's Llorente. Big chance! That's caused a worry or two.
Marcos Llorente just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Clipped into space. And here's Llorente. So who's he picking out? Llorente. Llorente has got himself a free kick. And here's a decent chance! It's in! They are right back in business! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip when the curly managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response. Are clearly looking to use the space out in the flanks here.
With a view to what exactly, Jim?
Well, it can encourage the full-backs to get involved and increase their chances of more service into the box.
Dumfries, and he's got his cross in. That is a brilliant interception. Baina. So, what can they make of this? Simeone, Alvarez, Bastoni is there, and he can get that clear. Bastoni, driven forward. We expected better, and so did he. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's Bina. And here's Alvarez! Barella. Akanji. Stefan de Vrij. Çalhanoğlu. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Molina. Simeone. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, played right into his path. Great, and the shot! He has done it! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Barella. And he cuts out the supply. Bina. Molina. And they've got a throw. Gallagher. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, shooting chance! Simeone. Oh, good spread. And the ball is out of play. Çalhanoğlu. Akanji. Barella. Dimarco head over towards the opposite flank. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. And he's been booked for simulation.
Yeah, it's a good spot. I think the replays will prove he was 100% correct with that decision.
Oblak, long ball by the goalkeeper. Played back to the goalkeeper. Stefan de Vrij. Sucic. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Barella. Sucic. Ball's played through. DiMarco. That is lovely. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And the shot! Simeone. Koke. Galan. Baina. Now it's Llorente. Now it's Baina. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Baina. And here's Llorente. It's Koke! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
That'll be a throw. Barella. DiMarco, who's set up one goal so far. Llorente have it back and can go again. Moved on forwards. And here's Thuram. Gallagher. Llorente being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Dumfries. Barella. Almost an hour gone. And claimed it back swiftly. Simeone. That is Gallagher. Gallagher. Now he's got space here. And he's there to clear it. Koke. Molina. Time to deliver. Chance! Danger averted for now. Koke. And it's Molina. It's going to be another throw. Koke. Played down the flank. There are a few waiting for it. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Same again, same outcome.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Has been cleared. Llorente, he's gone backward here. Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Llorente. Over to the left. Nicely shaped cross.
think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a-begging.
Sucic, gently done. Alvarez does really well to win the ball there. And that could set him on his way. He's cut it out. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Barella shifted upfield. He's got away.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
DiMarco, nice control. And here's Çalhanoğlu! In he goes again! And he hits the net! They have done it! They have their equaliser! Oblak, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Inter Milan are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. So all square, and not for the first time.
Inter really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Simeone, Molina forwards and with intent. De Vrij is there, and he can get that clear. And here's Gonzalez, and it's Galan. Llorente! And that's a real chance missed.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted. Inter really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Sucic, aim forwards. DiMarco puts the ball in. Luis Enrique!
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Sucic. Bastoni. And he goes cross-field. DiMarco. Sucic. Steaming on goalwards.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see their...
Barella! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it!
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and As a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Inter Milan complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Gallagher tries to think it through. So here comes a substitution.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.